Blake, I just mailed your items off on Saturday morning, so you should be getting it soon, 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 soon. Hey, fly girl, what it do, Bobby Play? Black Blondie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave us up, Bobby Ferrari. Yeah, love. That's what it really do, man. Hey, Miss Queen Diva, how are ya? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Oh, look, before I get into the commentary, let me tell y'all this. There's a few lives going on, y'all. But let me tell y'all about this. A show that you missed me. I'm gonna fill y'all in on everything that's going on. Um, it's a show on Netflix, y'all, and it's called Bad Mistake. When I say that shit is so good, it's so funny. It's like an 8-part series. Y'all gonna love it. Gotta watch it. It's called Bad Mistake. It's so good. If you ever look at Schitt's Creek, the guy from Schitt's Creek, the son, the gay son, he's actually in this movie, and he plays um a closeted homosexual that's a pastor. When I say this shit is so good, that shit gonna have y'all crying, okay? They get oh my god, they get caught up in a mob, and then the twist at the end is like, you lying. Like it's good. It's so good. Blondie, I see y'all. They out here. They just playing games with y'all. Hey, Brent. They just playing games, but y'all know we like. I like to get straight into this shit. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Ben, for some reason I can't see Benj on my stream yard. Ben, you gotta call me. We gotta catch up. Oh, we got a lot of catch up. A lot of catching up. Yeah, y'all. It's just been I was catching little bits of stuff going on and on. Yo says, I really wasn't gonna go live, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. Okay. Last week I was just a dragon and a dragon, y'all, and believe it or not, that stuff takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy out of you to just get on here and just drag a bitch, right? Especially when you dragging with truth versus lies. It's a lot of fucking energy, especially when shit be pent up. So yeah. So I got to so I said, you know what, let me take a break and let me just ignore it. Cause if I constantly keep listening to what somebody is saying, about me, especially if it's a lie, it's going to I'm a reactionary person at times, and I'm going to react. And that's not I'm not standing in my purpose when I do that. And then people, they'll know that they could push your buttons, and they'll just keep saying shit, the shit that really should trigger them, honestly, end up triggering you. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Hey, Mr. William. So I seen all that going on or whatever, and I was like, I gotta step back. I gotta step back. And when I stepped back, it just gave me a minute. Hey, favorite time, how you doing? You been here? Hey, where you been at? I haven't seen you in forever. I don't even see you in no chats. I see you changed your name. Um, it's just like, I don't know. It just was a lot, right? And it's like when you look at the stuff going on, and you looking at it, and you like, when the fuck do these people ever, like, do you ever grow into the adult body that you are living as a child? And like, never grow. So of course I seen the situation happen with the lady Nika, and the Pizarro, and the Just Krista, right? That whole situation with the whole, and the Mo Better and all that. I'm gonna point out the obvious where people ain't pointing out. It's pointing out the paymasters in the sector. What was exposed out of that is the paymasters. What also was exposed in that situation was, I'll fight you and argue at you for saying something to this person, but I'm not going to fight another person and defend another person that actually is the glue to the cohesive to this little group that we have, right? I looked at the difference between how Brianna wasn't protected or spoke in defense of, and then I looked how Lady Nika was protected and spoke in defense of. That's the first thing I noticed. The thing with Just Krista, I ain't gonna hold you. It pointed more better to be a paymaster. I never understood why people would pay money to just to drop somebody off somebody else's channel for a certain amount of time, and then they're gonna go back and be back on that channel when the time is over with, right? Always thought that was crazy. Um, I watched somebody play word salad with y'all. Word salad. I ain't lose my job because of YouTube. You see, I'm gainfully employed. No, you lost the job before that to YouTube. Yes, you did. And you know who took that job. Yes, you do. Clear that up. And you starting to see, I'm starting to see people trying to impress and to outdo who could be the biggest bully, who's the baddest bitch in the sector, who holds the weight. But both of y'all look weak because of the targets. Because of the targets. I even seen Lemon, I seen myself in a situation that you the fucker in right now. I ain't gonna even lie, Lemon. A certain part of me is just laughing because I know the outcome and you don't. From experience. That's the difference, right? Let me nobody give a fuck about you on this application for real. Okay? They purposely allow a person that they know the chat doesn't like because they know someone will cash at them down to drop them. They keep letting back for more money. It's definitely a money grab. When shout out, shout out, when it's definitely a money grab. But the funny thing is, with that whole situation with Mobata and Just Krista, I think that this is that, in my opinion, out of all these relationships and all this bullshit, this has been the hottest storyline that Krista has had in a very long time since the TC situation. This has been the hottest motherfucking storyline, right? Because she actually did commentary, hey Madison, or some shit that we was interested in. You don't see how these people don't like you on their own platform, how they do their best to make money off of you, and to be able to call it out that Mo Better, that was the one, you know what I'm saying? Because Mo Better, you play a lot of different sides. I noticed like a lot of different shit. She's another person that chat search and go with the opinion of the chat, the I want to be a part of, right? And I just think it's crazy that so many adults, y'all wish I ain't had friends as kids. When have y'all become such pick me's on a virtual application? And the sad thing is, a lot of you have children that you actually teach your children, be a leader, don't be a follower. But it's a lot of, but y'all, if they was to click on this application and look at some of these chats, they will see that y'all are followers and that y'all actually buy affection, buy attention, buy likeness. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yes. Hey Barry, and my praises with you. Um, yeah. Hey Deb. I noticed that, right? I don't care. Go ahead. You can ask me. You can ask me, Deb. I don't mind. You know. So I think Just Krista finally stepped into B sector outside of a man or somebody a man trying to embarrass her and she laughing about it. to a real beef that's actually worth watching because it's fresh and new. I just find it funny, like how y'all picking and choosing your responses. The Queen 88 and the Demon. Did I use the help one? No, nope. Um, a quick story on that. I'm gonna go into the puppets though, but a quick story on the puppets. Um, and these are the actual puppets that I started out with. You could teach any kid to read. Let me tell you, the easiest trick to teaching a kid to read is syllables, phonics. It's phonics. Um, I used the puppets to teach him socialization, and we just interacted like with the puppets. At first he hated. At first he was scared of the puppets, and but then you gotta remember, see, this person's acting as if the demon's acting as if Makai was like in his teen years, or you know what I mean, school years. He was diagnosed at 3 and hooked on phonics. Yeah, he was diagnosed at 3 years old because there was a delay in him talking. He understood, and I also used this thing. I think it's touch to speech, something like that. Something that you could get on your iPad, where he would communicate with us through the iPad, but the actual talking came out of like wordplay, and he had an excellent teacher. He had an excellent teacher because at one point I was going to actually shelter my baby and send him to this school called I think it's Green Tree, and that's for kids with all everybody in the school has autism, because I didn't want him to have to face children like the demon, you know what I'm saying? That would tease him and ridicule him. So I thought if he be around kids or just like him, that he would be fine. So when he so I tried out regular kindergarten, and when he went there, instead of, because he was in the school for autism at first when he first started, and it was for early learning development and for late development, whatever. You know what I mean. Um, but when he went the kindergarten teacher, I told her, because I had to have, they had to be able, they had to write a letter and state that it was nothing for them to do, that they couldn't help him, right? And talking was the biggest thing. So she asked me, she said, listen, she said, please, she said, if give me 1 week with him, and if you're not happy with the results and you're not seeing a progress with your child within 1 week, y'all, she said, you could I'll write the letter, the recommendation for him to go to Green Tree. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So still at home, I worked with him with the puppets. My uncle actually is the one that actually got him into doing the to actually interact with the puppets. And if you see right there where it say puppet time, that's actually the puppet house. I will not get rid of this stuff either, y'all. This is the puppet house that he actually had. So my uncle came over one day, and my uncle works with children with autism as well. So he started playing with him. He put on a puppet show for him and his daughters. They put on a puppet show for Makai, and it was curtains from there. It was off to the races, and we started doing it. Hey, you got chill, and we started doing it like every day. We would just like play with him every day, and he just started talking in the school. Within that 1 week, Makai was actually talking. So it wasn't that the teacher threw him out. It was still, because you still got to work with your kid at home. You can't just throw him off to school. It was the teachers along with the care that he was getting at home with the puppets. Now, to teach him how to read, I taught both my kids how to read by doing syllables, and we would clap it out, like for them to get a word and a sound. So like say it was um what's the two, let me think, birthday cake, right? We would count the syllables, and you did the syllables by clapping. Birthday cake, things like that. Once they get to learn syllables and vowels, smooth sailing. So the best way to teach your kid how to read Phonics, hooked on phonics. People laugh at that, but that's a good way. But learning, teaching them syllables, sound, and phonics is the key. Is the key. And they did good. So, all right. So let me go back to there. So okay. So I looked at we got on Lady Nika. Then I got to the not just the it's phenomenal with numbers. Makai loved numbers and he loved history. Yeah, he loved numbers and history. Anything with math and history, he does good. Now, and he good in socialization. No problem, Devin. He's very good with socializing. Makai talk to chicks and everything. Am I lying? Mama Jasmine, Makai likes like he likes girls now. Like he, you know what I'm saying? He's up on his hygiene. He got look. He got. I bought him some good cologne this time, y'all. He want his cologne. He like how his appearance look. He, you know. So he doing good. He doing. You would never think that was that 3-year old to now, to where he is now, how he is now. But he got a smart ass mouth though. His fucking mouth, y'all. That nigga mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god. That nigga got a smart ass mouth. Yep, and he's independent. He do stuff. He got friends outside here. Like he bomb. He boss. Love my baby. All right, so hey, I just got on here, Lex. I just got on here, boo. All right, so let's move on to the women and the Queen 88. A lot of people were waiting. Rainy. You know what? You right. You right. He definitely got it from me. He got but that I'd be like, shut up. So Queen 88 came up and Lemon was the bombing, like, yeah, the demon held it down or whatever, they did this, they did that. You know what I mean? They really kept the content going, right? Harassing people is not content, Lemon, but anyway. Anyway. However, Queen 88 snapped the fuck out. Okay? She said, what? I'm tired of y'all. Y'all get kissing that bitch ass. She ain't do the fuck shit. That bitch seen me up in motherfucking in Vegas ain't shit the fuck to me or whatever. And I knew that it was gonna be ignored. And I knew the excuse of the ignoring was going to be they just want to get numbers off of me. But I don't get numbers. Catch. But I don't get numbers though, y'all. That's the funny thing. Catch. But you had no problem stalking me all fucking week and still doing it. Anyway, I was glad that she did that because she pointed out the fact that the behavior was weird. I think it was sick and pathetic. Especially to AI yourself into a picture of someone that you haven't had any interaction with in years, and to play an audio, to play the audio of the voice that was filled with humiliation. Some of you niggas are sick in the head. Hey, popcorn wine. Sick in the fucking head. Mental illness is real and running rapid in the B sector. Yes, it is. So that goes on, and I said, and a lot of people was like, "Oh, Lemon is in fucking trouble." Oh, niggas like, Lemon, you better watch out, baby. They don't like that. The bully don't like that. You can't you're not supposed to do that. So I said, let me go peek on that wall and see if Lemon was shared. Because every live Lemon do is share. Baby. Hey, attorney mom, welcome. Baby. They didn't share not one motherfucking part of that. I said, oh, she gonna pay your ass back. Gonna pay your ass back, nigga. So We're gonna go back to that part. We're gonna go back because there's a lot of stuff surrounding that. So then they got other stuff going on that I really just didn't give a fuck about, the RNY and the NB shit. And Jessica B. It looks like is Jessica B and YouTube cameras beefing. It looked like they're beefing because YouTube cameras was live yesterday and she said some things and it sounded like she was talking about describing Jessica B about the wig stay on your community wall or whatever, and I'm ignoring you like I do the rest or whatever. And I was like, wow, it's getting nasty. But a lot of people was talking about, that she changed, she's more, boisterous or whatever. RNY felt some type of way because she wasn't being supported, I'm getting. And it seems like they're blaming it on envy. Woman to woman, y'all. Can we have a woman to woman? Woman to woman. Let me say this. It may not seem fair. And it may not be fair. And it may too be fair. Who knows? It may not seem right. It may not be right. It may be wrong. Penises will always overrule vagina. It has a way of mixing shit up, right? Intervening into some shit. You never, let me tell you, girlfriends, you will never motherfucking win. Because ain't nothing better than old penis than what? New penis, a new relationship. Oh, the beginning of a new relationship is so fucking good because neither one of y'all really know each other. Y'all going in that motherfucking relationship fake as fuck until about that first year. And then you realize, I don't even like you, nigga, right? Everything about you that you hid from that man is starting to come out, and everything that man hid from him about from you is starting to come out from the way that they snore, how they belch, how they chew food. Oh my God, the scent of that stinking ass fucking cologne. You wish that nigga would stop. Baby, R and Y ain't do shit to y'all but be a motherfucking woman. She's rocking with her man. Catch RY about a few months to a year, and when maybe if the shit don't work out or she's at the representative stage, have passed the fuck on, and you might get another reaction, right? But you said my husband remind me, Dolly, Dick is king, okay, okay, Bondy. The beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, right? So, I don't think it's fair to come down on her, because she's in a newfound relationship, so she gonna pick what make her happy. Being in y'all lives ain't motherfucker satisfying her fancies, her no freaky fantasies that her and be doing on their stream yard or on the phone or them just laying, listen to each other breathe at night. That shit ain't motherfucker stopping that shit. So you motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I'ma choose dick every time in the beginning. I'm telling the fucking truth, okay? So I don't think that orange why is wrong. I don't think that bizarre. I don't even think that it's a wrong in this situation, but I do think that is the as far as the noticing of the people not coming in. You supposed to be, hey, Aunt Jill, you in your comfort zone. You not fucking what is it? What they mad about modding and being in TMOs at this certain time and that certain time. I mean, yeah, you TMO, y'all gotta know, y'all got husbands. Y'all got husbands. And there's been plenty of times y'all chose your husband, right? All right, well let her choose a man, let her have fucking fun. Iron why relying on people to support your channel in the B sector. You could support 1,000 motherfuckers in the B sector. Some motherfuckers not gonna feel comfortable coming down, dropping down because of the people that's in there. I'm one of the people that are like that. Some motherfuckers prefer, yeah, they don't really like her anyway, but for the optics, for the public, we don't want to come out too bad, right? So and too hard. So we gonna keep it surface level for right now. But since we know the deal, you know, um, you don't get mad. You got think of every. put everything into factor. If you in a chat and it's a bunch, and you gotta remember you have different groups of different people. Some may be for you, some may not be for you. Some people may be at war with each other in the chat. And then you got bitches that don't just know how to fucking chill in the chat, right? They'll see somebody drop down, you don't even want no rhythm. And they'll start saying little smart shit to you, right? Which can fuck up your commentary because now you looking but you seeing what's in there, but you acting like you didn't read your chat and you don't see what's the fuck in there. So I think a lot of people, I know me for myself, I play the clouds a lot. Very seldomly do I drop down because these chats don't be safe. Certain chats don't be safe. So what I think is that if you still see the numbers and if you still see the numbers, then you don't give a fuck about it. You shouldn't care. And if you there to make a show, I promise you, if they see you care more about your craft than the dumb shit, you'll even get more supporters. But I think you're doing pretty good. Um, and I think that I like the duo, the Envy and RY duo, and I'm gonna tell you why. She is starting to speak her fucking mind. That's what y'all mad about. That's what it is. That's what it is right there. I just thought about that shit right now. Right, I'm gonna support my man as well as foolish to ask anyone to choose. This is a fresh relationship, so of course time is going to be dedicated to your partner. Exactly, Jill. That's why I just be laughing when they keep bringing envy up as a factor in the situation. He's going to always be a factor in the situation. He should be. That's how nigga is new. It's new. I can't hug the computer at night. Okay. So I think what's bothering y'all, honestly, is that RY is finally using her voice. She's not allowing y'all to talk shit about y'all. Was talking shit about her. Yeah, a lot of y'all had came straight up on here, disrespected the fuck out of RY on platforms, and y'all piece of comfy place, and RY just was like, okay, no, I'm just because there's been times I'm like, RY, why the fuck you ain't say nothing? Did I have said this in private? Why you know they're lying? I seen the receipt to know they're lying. Why you not? She said because you don't have to defend the truth. It will come out. It will come out. And I'm just like, damn, like I would get mad, like, yo, say something, like jump something. But now hearing her utilize her voice, and if Envy is the one that is helping her utilize her voice, I'm all for the relationship. I'm all for it, RY. I'm so for it because I like hearing her voice and I like hearing the strength in her voice now. I like that. She's confident. She's confident. So, and she's stepping into her purpose. Let her grow. Y'all grow the fuck up. Catch up with where she at. How about that? What else happened? The done. No, I don't even want to talk about that. You got the chaos demon, the demon. Like, there's just so much shit. Um, oh, Cladiva, lemon panel. We're gonna get into the lemon con. Y'all know we gotta do lemon commentary. It's the lemon sector. Gotta get into the lemon commentary. And the lemon commentary actually been kinda good, right? Him and Cladiva are at it again. Because and let me tell you something. You are 100% wrong in that situation with Cladiva. Hold on. If you Cladiva adds to your channel, whether you believe it or not, right? She's a pretty girl. Hey, act from NYC. Nice looking girl. She's the eye candy. She real cool, smooth, right? Diva came up. First thing happened on Friday. She went square off of Diva just out of I don't know the black sector as far as their fights or whatever, so I don't know. Whatever happened, Diva came up there. She said, "Lemon, you gonna let her keep going? Shut her up, Lemon. Shut her up, right?" And Lemon wouldn't. Diva said, "You knew what happened. You know what happened last time." Lemon basically said that he was walking his dog when they was mighty convenient when shit goes on. Either somebody walking their dog or they getting apple juice, right? When the shit get popping on their fucking pan, I know damn well. I know my newsy ass. I'm going to motherfucking I want to hear all that shit. Fuck that, Creed. You better hold that shit. You held it this long. You better hold that shit. Cause I'm newsy as fuck. So I'm gonna be sitting and listening. Am I right? Y'all gonna be listening, right? Ain't nobody walking away from no drama on their motherfucking platform. Remember Lady Nika tried that with Yaya and who was it? She did it with Yaya. No, she ain't do it Yaya because she said that she doesn't even listen to TK control the channel Yaya for that one. So you can't do that one. But remember Lady Nika did it with Just Read My Book and Pizarro. She was like, all right, I told them, let me take over. When Lady Nika knew what the fuck Pizarro was about to do when she got the fuck up there. Well, let me hit the whole motherfucking wait, Brianna and the Demon and ZX, right? I went to go get some apple juice. I didn't know what was going on. You first of all, they loud as fuck, so you hear what's going on in your fucking phone. 9 times out of 10, you got your headset in. So stop lying, lemons on. So no, I was just walking the dog. Nigga, stop it, right? Because you just as newsy as any of us females in this sector. Your ass was in that motherfucker listening like, oh shit, oh shit, right? How many times have we carried the motherfucker B sector with us and we went to the store, you went to work out, whatever. You got that shit in your ear. Whether you working, whatever. Some of y'all at your cubicles right now with the B sector and listening to this shit, turn this shit down because I'm loud as fuck, right? So Lemon kicked he wasn't there. He picked the whole I wasn't there. No, I wasn't there. Real shit, baby. I wasn't there, little baby, right? Yeah, he been doing that shit. So we know what Lemon do, right? So he gets back, try to act like he don't, like he dumb blind, like he Stevie Wonder. All of a sudden, you Helen Keller, bitch. You don't know, you don't see, you don't hear, right? So wait a minute, if you can get, wait a minute, me, if you can get to, did you see the hand coming to? I I don't watch her. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even watch her, Adrian. Like nothing against. I just don't. I stopped supporting a lot of channels. Yeah. And when I get to limits, you're gonna know why. So he's saying all this shit, right? He said, no, no, no. So Diva basically said, so you gonna let her do this shit? No, you don't gotta be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Like it ain't no beef or nothing. I don't watch it. He like you really so she like Lemon for real. Do like basically nigga, you remember what I did last time. You would do you wanna do I need to lights on, clap off on your shit again? Right? So Lemon said, I guess Lemon listened to Clyde Drag and said, you know what? Fuck it. He said, I'm gonna rock with Clyde D because she had my back. They were like, all right. So then Clyde still going in, and she said that the black sector, she's the queen, she's the star. She the one that's, getting attention over here. They following her everywhere. So there was a guy in the chat, and I kept hearing about this guy, right? And for somebody else, they like, yo, the real black sector, that's the nigga they don't want to see. And they said Slapper the Dime, something like that, right? And I was like, damn. So he was in the chat. He's like, man, ain't nobody talking about you. The whole black sector ain't talking about you, right? What's up, Octavius? How you doing? He's like, the whole black sector ain't talking about you, right? Then we're like, yo, do we hear links? Do we hear links, right? And let me tell you something. Sometimes it's best to leave a motherfucker in the chat. But at this time, it was a good time. right? This was a good time to bring him up. So he comes up. Mind you, Ken is up here too. He brings him up, right? And him and Claudiva dragging, right? Dragging, calmly dragging. Claudiva dragged like maybe 4 or 5 motherfuckers that night. I don't know. Hershey ain't fucking body. But how the guy going at it? Matter of fact, just the night before the drag of Hershey. And Claudiva leaves, right? Now, when Tomboy Diva came up, Ken leaves, right? But Lemon start asking this guy questions. And this when I knew Lemon was a nut ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you when I knew that. I said, this shit can't be real, right? This one I knew Lemon just really don't give a fuck about his channel. Like the point of everybody trying to, we gotta get Lemon a new channel. This part right here, I said Lemon don't give a fuck about his channel. Why the fuck do y'all give a fuck about Lemon's channel? Because he said, he like, well, wait, who are you? What are you over there? He said, we troll. A lot of us, we did. But what about you? I did some shit. Why you fall back? Because I was doing too much shit. I was fucking shit up, right? He said, he asked him, did he know Goosey? He said, Goosey hands not clean. He said, Goosey just as evil as he is. I believe that. Because I did hear shit about fucking Goosey. So Goosey basically, he kind of was confirming some shit that's starting to rumble around about you. But then he said something else. Let me ask some more questions. He said, well, what y'all be doing? He said, he's like, the majority, we be in the back running plays on y'all. Y'all may not find that shit funny, but I find it funnier than a motherfucker. Because this nigga so motherfucker cold. He came up on the platform, because let me see, I'm the man, I bring the content, I'm the one to bring the drama to this bitch and then tell you to your face, nigga, we run plays on y'all up in your sector. You the king of this shit. He said, we run plays on y'all. And I believe every motherfucking thing this man fucking said. And when that man said that he motherfucking built motherfucking computers and shit, and I said, and that's why a lot of motherfuckers can't motherfucking track these websites, because this Lemon can never go against brains, my nigga, right? So I'm just laughing because I'm like, Lemon just sitting here, right? Thinking and every fucking thing, yeah, for real, right? Laughing and shit. This nigga, and I know in his mind, he's thinking like, this dumb motherfucker, right? He love me, like, it got to the point, this nigga so fucking dumb that I'm even more comfortable fucking saying what the fuck I'ma do. Like, this what the fuck we do on y'all. Oh, y'all think we cool? No, we run plays on y'all niggas. You fuck with grown folks? No, we don't fuck with that nigga. Candy just told him how to troll, but we don't even fuck with that nigga like that. We don't even claim that nigga, right? Hey, Miss Queenie, that nigga called your mom? That nigga, we don't even fuck with him like that. It is, because I know about all of y'all. You can't remember you was with Avatar Nation or what, you was over there, Sir Kane. So basically it showed that, yeah, we have been watching y'all for a while, and we find y'all to be motherfucking sweet. So we came to fuck over here, right? So I'm just like, damn, right? Like, that nigga cold. Like, he ain't cutting us. Like, you at least could have lied a little bit or something, made a nigga feel good, but he didn't. So Claudiva leaves. So Ken comes back up. And Ken calls. I don't even, Lovely Love was getting on my nerves all week, but she just kept hitting panels, and that shit was annoying as fuck. So I don't even want to do the commentary involving Lovely Love. Ken hits the panel. Ken said, you a bitch. You let that nigga walk your bitch off, right? And then when I fuck you, bitch, you a pussy, you the fuck, now you want to come back to diva left or whatever. Like, no, he like, I'm just saying you a bitch because you let a nigga walk your bitch off or whatever. So they, they ban her back and forth. And Ken was like, he don't want no problems. He ain't got shit to do with that shit, right? He don't want no parts of that that black sector, B sector, B. So the night goes on, and I think Claudiva comes back over. But in the chat, not only did they dox Claudiva's son and shit in the chat, and people trying to say like that's old. They've been on. It's still a violation. But then the disrespect, and she was mad. She was mad. Claudiva was irritated by the fact, and this way I say you more so. I say even more wrong that the comments that were being made about her, the things that be done, Lemon allowed to go on, and you didn't stick up for her. That was corny as fuck, Lemon. And as a woman, if whether this is for whether we doing this for a skit, a show, whatever, whether it's true, we don't know. But the mere fact that that's a woman and you can even come to her defense with the people, all right, I give you that with the whole shit with them beefing or whatever. Okay. But the mere fact that you would kept allowing them to do ignorant shit, say shit and all that shit, talk shit about her in the chat with the comments, and then motherfuckers was letting that shit roll, I would have had a problem with it too. I definitely would have had a problem with it. Right? So she was like, fuck that nigga, I ain't going back. And she didn't, I don't even think she went back that night I know she ain't go back last night. So that goes on. That goes on. Him and Ken gets into it again. And that man was basically saying, kind of say that either he was implying or he might have said it, I'm not certain because I was just back, it was between channels, that Ken was jealous. He always say jealous of his success, the success of his channel is what he always say. Right? And Ken was like, what, nigga? So whatever he said, Ken said that he was going to flag him. He's going to strike his page. Ken did do that. With that, right? He goes, the demon. Now I came in way late when somebody told me, "Oh, Lemon, is what you call his name?" They talking about the page thing. He come up there and he was questioned about whether Ken is beast sector and stuff. It is mighty funny. You know what's so funny? Y'all, everybody, they beast sector. We love you until a motherfucker go against you. Then is they really beast sector? Then y'all be killing me with that fucking shit. First of all, fuck the beast sector. What the fuck is the beast sector? This the shit that y'all motherfucker, this y'all motherfucking claim to fame doing dumbass shit in the beast sector. You grown ups need to grow the fuck up for real. But Ken ain't like that. Ken went to motherfucking dragging that motherfucking demon. Bitch, you could drag this person, that person, da 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 da. And then he did one of the demon move and took them, removed the live as well. Damn. Damn. Hey, Charlene. Damn. Took it down. But you can't call Ken a bitch because the demon do it too. After she let me drag, I'm gonna tell all types of shit, and then I'm gonna put it on the highest tier. Yeah, bitch, I'm talking, right? So that goes on. And then Lemon is sitting up there, da 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 da, da da yada yada, right? And then Shakim comes up. Anyway, they allow Shakim to come up. Of course, they ask, "Hey, is it okay? Is it okay? You know, if I allow Shakim up here, is it okay? Right? If Shakim, if you don't, you got first dibs. It's up to you. Because I want you to think that I'm playing nice. Like I'm not mad that you let motherfucking Queen 88 dog walk. I like you. I like you a lot. Let's talk. Sure, let her up. They get to fucking beefing, right? Now they back and forth. Then you know how the fucking go with them. The same motherfucking read, Shakim. Cause you living with your mama. You this, you that, your mama. You know what I mean? The same fucking reads, 1,000 gifts in one voice, right? So something comes up about the fucking computer again. And somebody DMs the demon and says they both full of shit. Da 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 da. And somebody want to know, well, do you still got the pictures on the computer? And he said, if you tell me who DM'd you, then I will trade you this picture of Shaquem. And at first they like, I can't do that. Come on. Some type of way it came to, yeah. So she said, Shaquem, do you mind? Shit, I'll take my clothes off. I'll get naked while they do it, right? But you know, Shaquem not happy about that because I would have been, fuck no, bitch. What the fuck you going? Fuck, I want you to take a picture of me fucking naked for. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna be. Nobody gonna be comfortable with nobody sharing no naked pictures of them, right? I don't care how much you trying to stand. Yeah, I may be standing in my shit. That don't mean the fuck I want to stand in the shit or see the shit that I'm standing in. You think I want to smell the shit that I'm in? Fuck no. So let me say, give me a second. Let me tell the person before they send the doctor some shit out. Now, at that moment, whatever happened, I don't know if it was sent or not, but I kind of think it was. But I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to just say no. But people were redirected over to Pizarro's live. And that was the RNY and all that shit, right? But then ZX hit the link because now Ken and Lemon are on the link. So I guess Lemon didn't in the front send the fucking picture. He didn't send the picture in the front line, right? And ZX hits the link and he's laughing and he said, you know how he be, I hate when he do that fake, and he be like the only one like he doing, and he said, you see how y'all got lined up? He said, what you mean? How y'all got lined the fuck up, right? The fuck you mean? He's like, where your mama at? Where your mama at, right? So he like, fuck you, bitch. So Lemon drop. This on Pizarro's, my mind. Lemon drops. The demon comes in, and the demon says, how did I line him up? And he like, why you don't like your picture? Why you don't strike me? And they get into it about the text and the proof of this person sending asking and crying about Ken's wife and all that shit. And he like, it's the receipt. He was like, ain't no receipt. So Ken like, so you lied or whatever? Because Trish jumps up. And Trish, and this is shit that irritates me with Trish, right? You always fucking like Trish on the shit you was doing on other people's channels, you never doing your fucking own. It's such order. And then you'll be kissing a lot of fucking ass too, Trish. I like Trish though, but Trish be kissing ass. And I don't know if it be for a reason in the end or what the fuck it be, but it really be on some smooches shit, right? But I like Trish though because cause she's a Virgo and I like how she think. And if you listen to Trish do say some shit, right? But sometimes it's just not time for the shit that she say. Sort of like a lovely love at sometimes, right? So she said, well, it is in the receipt, but it wasn't how it was made to be seen or whatever. So then he automatically believed. So it looked like Ken automatically believed Trish or whatever, right? Instead of, verifying it himself. But then it comes up and say, she asked me if I wanted to be on with Dirt or whatever, as we call it with Dirt. And I said, yeah, right? To make it, make it okay. So then TX said, you ain't get mad about him letting Queen 88 drag you? She said, no. I love when people I fuck with be around my ops. Nobody paid the fuck attention to this fucking part. So I'm just looking and I'm like, who's going to call this shit out? Who gonna be a scaredy cat and not mention this shit? But who gonna have the fucking balls and bring that real motherfucking commentary on what's going on and call this shit the fuck out? I'm waiting for Pizarro. I'm waiting for Nick. I'm waiting for the real ones to call this shit out because everything went way over y'all fucking head. Even Lennox. Hey, Blossom. She said, that's what she said. She said, I like when my friends, I want them to be on the phone with them, be in the chat, whatever, talk to them, videos, text messaging them. Lemon has brought me things, and I've gave him things too. So Lemon, you been sending information over. See, what a lot of people don't realize is she snitches on you, right? So Lemon goes to say, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what we about to get to. Where remind me of me. Lemon goes to say, people be thinking like everybody got a problem with being around me. Like I don't know what it is. Like every time they come up here, they gotta bring up on this person name, and I ain't going. They gotta bring her up. They gotta bring her up, right? And that's the same shit. But what you not realizing, motherfuckers actually warning you. But the funny thing is, the motherfuckers that used to do that to me, Lemon, because Arnold used to do that to me. Guess what? They be all in her motherfucking chat, sharing her lives and every fucking thing. So how you doing now, right? So I knew I was like, I know where this shit gonna end up. I seen this story play the fuck out, play front row in this motherfucking leading actress in this story. So basically, I feel as though that whole Queen 88 shit with the Shakim, that was the payback. That was your payback, bitch. I ain't gonna share your live this motherfucking day. And you gonna work for that shit. You gonna work, nigga. You gonna start getting stay here, sign this paper real quick. Bam. Hostage, right? So fast forward the next day. Let's fast forward all this shit and go to yesterday, last night. So yesterday, I keep hearing Lemon Channel and that Big Nasty done fuck with Lemon Channel. I'm gonna take his channel. He ain't gonna never get out. I ain't gonna do this. And I think it has a lot to do with rejection. Right? Now the dumbest shit was said, and you dumb motherfuckers repeated this shit. Can you said yeah, cause now the whole thing is this. I'm so sick of the hey TSW, y'all could kill the whole fucking the Smooth Carter conversation. Do y'all really give a fuck if Smooth Carter is a man or a fucking woman? If she respect her mother, if she or he wanna be whatever the fuck they is and whatever you may feel they are, that's her fucking business. I keep saying her, and the only reason I'm saying her is because y'all keep saying her. Either way, I don't care. Respect people motherfucking preferences. If they telling you I'm a motherfucking man, then I'm a motherfucking man. If I'm telling you that I'm a fucking woman, then I'm a fucking woman. Why the fuck do y'all like? Why is this breaking fucking news? Who gives a fuck? Okay? Who gives a fuck? Y'all literally made this shit content. Everything that needs to be the whole thing about this shit is respect. It's crazy. Smooth, stop fucking with their channels and shit. We need some shit to fucking watch. So a big girl in an orange skirt. Hey, Hilda, let's date. Wait a minute. they are doing them wrong. They forgotten one thing. When you dig a ditch, here you go. Hey, Mary Carey. When you dig a ditch for someone else, dig one for themselves. And I can't, oh my God. Y'all, baby, baby. Niggas got motherfuckers in their camps have no fucking idea that they are fucking passing receipts. Laughing in their face, baby. When it getting, let me tell y'all something, this shit gonna get nasty. A motherfucker's gonna be looking like, I thought you ain't fuck with them. Some people claiming it. Yeah, several people claiming the channel. But wait, listen. So then I didn't see y'all say it was live. So you can tell by the comments here, I didn't see a lot of lives. This all that I say, and I caught these in like little intervals, right? So did a person's claiming she took Lemon's channel. I told you I was gonna do it. You dumb motherfuckers, I got a master's degree. Ken said, y'all gonna stop playing with her. She got a motherfucking master's degree. I don't know why the fuck y'all think she can't do an email. Let me tell you something. Chat GMP can tell you how to make can type a whole motherfucking email and make that shit good enough for you to turn it over to fucking YouTube. Y'all sound dumb as fuck. So you mean to tell me because you have a master's degree that make you better than every other fucking person? And you, first of all, you don't know what degrees people have. That make you so much better. Because now that makes me motherfucker question your masters. That you're so much better than people and make you smarter and able to take a fucking channel. Bitch, are you crazy? Are you for real? Seriously? Bragging on having a master's degree and using that as your key focus on why and how you're able to write an email, know what to say in the email, because you have a master's to take a person fucking channel simply because of rejection. That's it. Rejection. Rejection, rejection, rejection. This is my feeling as far as with these fucking channels, right? Stop supporting the motherfucker that's bragging about that shit. If you in this sector and you taking fucking with the whole Octavius and all that shit, that's a whole nother sector. We ain't got shit to do with that, right? But when your own is in the fucking sector and they're taking your shit and striking your shit, stop supporting them. Y'all like it. Y'all want the channel going. Ain't nobody gonna want to go. Why the fuck I want to go to a channel where they just hating on the motherfucker the whole morning? Not one positive motherfucker. Either they bragging, they putting you down, or they doing some sick, demented shit, talking about people, kids, and all that shit, right? You want to support that, right, in your own fucking sector, but then you're gonna get mad when a motherfucker outside the sector do something to somebody in the sector channel. Y'all backwards as fuck. Just because you take Lemon channel don't mean I'm gonna watch you. You that jealous of a person that you need to erase their motherfucking history altogether on YouTube? That sound like a motherfucker whose feelings hurt because they was never accepted. That's what I get out of that. And to be an OG and to keep bragging about being an OG, right? Yeah, exactly. Cult-minded people. Thank you, Miss Pisces. But to claim just as an OG and to do a punk ass shit like that, you ain't you an OG or what? Losers? Rejection? Perhaps. Never accepted? Perhaps. I can't take a mother. I could do it to you, but I can't take it when it's done to me. Perhaps. Right? So that goes on. Then I did a DM. They're like, yo, why can't she stop bringing up your Jesus? But always find some type of way to bring you and your child up. We talking about the demon. Apparently, a remark was made I didn't have to teach my kid how to speak with puppets. When is that a diss? Let me say this about autism, and I'm gonna use this moment to educate real briefly about autism, and then because this is Autism Awareness Month, but then we're gonna go back over to we're gonna go back to the last part of this live. You can't shame me for loving my motherfucking child. You can't shame me for my child because those puppets that you see, these puppets, these very puppets right here that he started out with, and he had way more puppets than this. It's bags and bags of puppets in my basement. These puppets help my child with communication. He could tell me how he feel. My child not looking like a fish in out of water. When he go places, he's comfortable with himself. It built his confidence. Okay, my child, my child. She added Queen Tulsa. Queen Tulsa can't say shit about my child. When you have a whole family of kids and you have internet, you have pictures that are floating in the sector with you banging a white man from the behind with a wig on and holding your dick with lingerie on. That ain't no mom to me, bitch. That ain't no, because guess what? Ain't no nudies of me doing such anything to embarrass my children. That's a real mother. Their kids, like, they gonna be proud of their mother. I'll be damned if I go to school and by chance a motherfucker got a picture of my mom fucking a man in the ass with a dick. Tulsa, cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. And thank you for telling me that, Mama. Because I didn't even know. Because I don't. When I say I'm so far going from this chick, the only time I directed if it's something involving that you need to hear this or something else. I'm sorry, but that is I got 4 pictures of her. What? Huh? Nasty, sick. And she over here bragging about being a good mother. That ain't no good mother. No, you's a motherfucking transsexual whore. That's what you are. A porn star. Ain't nothing good. What can you teach your kid? So you can't shame me when my kid has other friend. My kid not just around me. I don't have to direct my kid to wash. I don't have to direct my kid to wash his face. I don't have to motherfucker smack my son's arms down if I feel as though he fucking stimming. I don't have to before, not because embarrassment of that him embarrassing himself, but him embarrassing me. Nothing about my child shames me. Okay, both of my motherfucking kids have normal fucking lives and are with the opposite sex. Catch. I feel like she's jealous of my child. I feel like she's jealous of the relationships that I have with my both my children. My there, I know for a fact your child don't even smile. Half these people, let me tell you something. For a child to a lot of kids on the spectrum don't smile. Some mothers have not experienced their child smile. The woman that keeps talking about my child was happy as hell that she got a smile out of her child in their adult age. Okay, in their adult age. Okay, and they both raised as well. See, because I go to fuck off, right? But my child smiles. He laughs. He does these stupid ass AI videos. My child tells me he loves me. Both my kids tell me they love me in the morning before they out of here and when before they go to sleep. We don't go to sleep angry with each other. No, we say, "Hey, I love you," and y'all know where they got that from because I was taught that from my mom. Any time of the day, my mom would say, "I love you." I say, "I love you too." It ain't because I want nothing or nothing. I'm not, and I find it funny how they keep wanting me to bring my child up here or my kids up here to prove something to them when they can't prove nothing that my children do. The compliments that my kids make, they can't show that. When you can show, when we can hear you and your child have a regular, normal conversation, then talk about it. But honestly, it's becoming obsessive and it's becoming weird, and very predatory when you keep speaking of somebody's child that's not even thinking a fuck about you. Your kids don't even think about you. Leave my kids out your fucking mouth. Now, I am, and I get it, JC, because and it's not the point I'm explaining, because you never know what moment could be a teaching fucking moment for a person. Because it's somebody that's in them clouds right now that who child probably is experiencing being nonverbal, and they probably don't even know what can I do to teach my kid to speak. It's some kid that is, and then here's another thing. A lot of people use they bring up the autistic mom, and I notice it with this person as a fad, as to fit in, right? But a real mother that's really living it, going through it, they want to tell you all of it about the breakdowns, how we break down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not an easy, it's really not an easy path to walk on. It's not an easy path. It just don't feel. We make it look easy, but a lot of it's hard. A lot of it is hard. But for a mother, to a person that's really into it, autism, and they really doing shit. I wrote a children's book, not for kids with autism, but for children without autism, right? So that they wouldn't be treating people or trying to shame kids the same way that this person comes at my kid, for ignorance, to teach kids how to be able to identify with certain characteristics of a person with autism. You know what I'm saying? A child with autism. Every time that they can't, so maybe sometimes they can't help that they keep talking. They can't help that they can't talk. Maybe they can't help if they're sensitive to certain things. They can't help it. So it's sad that I wrote that book for children, but it's needed for adults like that. And a lot of times people use the word autism. A lot of these moms, they really ain't about that shit. They just say it to fucking say it. It's a cool thing for them, but they not really doing it, because if you really was dedicated to autism and you really living this shit, you know what you gonna do? You're not gonna tease the next child or talk shit about the next parent who's experiencing that same walk that you should be on. So that's how I look at it. I think there's a lot of hypocrisy with that person. I think there's a lot of jealousy with that person. And I think there's a lot of um I think that they deal with abandonment, with issues that's going on that never was treated from the inside. And this is why they do childish and hateful things, because they never got treated as a child. Nobody ever loved them enough to say, hey, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I can't help it that my parents loved me, that I come from a family that loved me, and that love transferred into my kids. Where me and my kids have open relationships where we could talk to each other. And sometimes when we talk, it's shit that I don't even want to. This Friday, Malik said I said something that hurt his feelings, and and I'm like, that hurt your feelings, because I hollered at him, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you why, and explained it to me, and I understood it. I understood what he meant. He said, you may not have meant it that way, but he said that's how I looked at it, how I took it, and that another sign to let me know that I did a good job. I did a good job, because he was able to come to me, and I said, hey, I'll work on that. So you can't shame me into and feeling bad that my kids love me, or that I'm able to do things to help instill growth into my kids. Because I want them to, I treat my kids how I want their kids. I want them to train their kids, not train, but I want to instill in them values that it pass on, like my mother did to me, my father did to me, my grandparents did to me. Yeah, exactly. My grandson is autistic. I love him so much. Yeah, and the part that kills me a lot with that is because you got the people like um you actually have mothers of autistic children that are in her chat, that are members, and they laugh at the stuff that she says. Mama Global have grandchildren. She went flat off on ZX over a statement, but you sit there and you support and you befriend a person that talk that way about children with autism. I don't go for all that. When I say this, I'm not talking about you, about your kids. No, you feel that way about all. You got super chat, so a mother of a child with autism that watched this person demean other children with it, or a mother that's actually doing it with them and don't stop them. So I got like a lot of respect is lost. Like it's lost with them people. I just be like, this crazy. It's crazy because I know a lot of Mo Better has a son with autism, and she sit in that chat while that girl was talking about motherfucking kids with special needs. So no, I don't respect none of these bitches. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, let me move on, and this is the last part. I just wanted to address that, and this is why I have the puppet avatar and why the puppet thumbnail is on this video. Now let's move on to the last part of this, and this is yesterday. Lemon's channel is going. Lemon is on a backup channel, and he's talking about everything that's going on, and saying that he's going to take this person, take legal actions. Lemon, shut the fuck up, because if you really was going to do it, you would not be motherfucking talking about it. You would do it, okay? Um, that happened, but then a person came up and they said something, and it was like a flashback, and he said it seems like Octavius got mad because I got back cool with you. Hey, Hypnotic, and a few other people get mad, then I'm cool with that person, right? And they came up and said, I understand because a lot of people, whenever I get close to somebody or cool with somebody, this happens. But if I need to take a step back, I will. So the average person is not going, oh, no, no, and so, okay, okay, I will. I actually supposed to have been did that, Charlene, like a couple days ago, and I didn't. um, and I didn't, and I will do one today. Um, the same thing happened to me, Lemon. Um, and the very people that did it is cool with them now. While she sit and drag and lie on my fan, all types of shit, right? But that person said the same thing to me. I'll step, but if it becomes too much, I'll step back. I'll step back. And there was people that actually warned me, like Chopper, and it was a few people like, yo, don't, that actually didn't go back. But the average person, when somebody say that and you think that you're in a friendship with somebody, or you know what I mean, that y'all building something or acquaintance, whatever, what you gonna say? What you gonna say, Hip? You gonna say, nah, you don't got to step back, right? 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 So you can't get mad when you say that, because you're going to say that and you want to think that this person a good person. But I'm gonna leave this one on the note. I'm gonna leave on them and with some advice for you. Two things I'm gonna leave on. A person that really fuck with you, you could fuck it. Lemon, you can't do business when people are canoodling with your ops. Experience is a good teacher. It takes someone like me to know. That's my shit. Um, it may seem like the cool thing or whatever, but anybody that genuinely care about you and care about the growth of your channel and what's best for you can never have your best interest and be friends with your ops. You can't guide me and say you care about my channel, you want to see my channel grow, but you friends with the person that took my channel. I'm sorry, said they took my channel. Who looked dumb in that situation? Hmm. Let think about it. Think about it. Just think about it, y'all. Do y'all get the gem that I'm dropping on this motherfucker right now? I'm dropping some shit for real, for real. If a person give a fuck about you, Lemon, and y'all building a friendship, but they sitting and they friends and supporting the person that taking claim of taking your channel, that's not a friend. That's an enemy. You don't got one op, you got two ops. I was like, just savor that moment for a minute for me, y'all. Please, just savor that moment. Cause I'm about to we gonna close on something, Lemon. Lemon. Lemon, do you realize you have been played multiple times to make your ops comfortable? Disrespect. 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 Now a lot of people ain't gonna grasp that. Cause they probably doing it. Motherfuckers mad, probably about to lie. Let me go live right now. Let me throw some shit up. And then we go into the real thing. And I can't even say real friends because but if you playing like my real friend, you care about me and you grateful for me, you're not gonna try to hurt me. You don't want to see me hurt. You don't want to see me hurt. Real friends don't want to see you hurt. Helen, what up, nigga? So on that note, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? I need y'all to turn your headset up. To like and share and sub if you haven't already. You choose to support the channel financially. $ the heart of the league. And please check out the website and Amazon for the books website, blackandwhiteteeapparel.com. I got more items in. I got the hand painted t-shirt dresses and the metallic shirts and you got go back and rewind. Oh, it's some good shit. It's some good shit, Helen. The I got a lot of new stuff on there now. I'm actually working on a t-shirt dress now. So make sure y'all check out the website. Turn your shit up. Turn your headphones up loud, please. So that y'all won't miss this good shit right here. Lemon, this one for you, boo. Cause you been acting like a sucker. Hey Rodney. Hold on. Wait, but before I go there, Hanlon, did we talk about that bus yet? Did any of them come home from the raid? Heard the city dry. All right, back to it. Here we go, y'all.
Your real friends, they don't entertain your enemies. Now let that sink in. So if you ever see a friend sit with somebody that they know tried to hurt you before, you got two enemies. It's just one is loud and the other one is silent.
You heard
Your
that?
real friends, they don't entertain your enemies. Now let that sink in. So if you ever see a friend sit with somebody that they know tried to hurt you before, you got two enemies.
1, 2.
It's just one is loud and the other one is silent. Your real friends,
I just feel
they
like
don't
you need.
entertain your
I feel like a
enemies.
lot of y'all need to hear
Now
this
let
shit
that
right
sink
now.
in. So if you ever see a friend sit with somebody that they know tried to hurt you before, you got two enemies. It's just one is loud and the other one is silent. Your real friends, they don't entertain your enemies. Now let that sink in. So if you ever see a friend sit with somebody that they know tried to hurt you before, you got two enemies. It's just one is loud and the other one is silent. Your real friends, they don't entertain your enemies. Now let that sink in. So if you ever see a friend